All right, what's up, everybody, and welcome to 1.57, the newest update for War Thunder. This is a huge update. They've updated planes, tanks, game mechanics, maps, you name it. They probably updated it. So it's a huge update, and it's really awesome, and I can't wait to play it myself. So there are a few pointers that I want to point out. So for this Soviet Union, you've got the KV-1 S. For those of you who are fans of the KV-1, this tank, the KV-1S, is lighter and more maneuverable, and probably will be one of the best tanks out there. The KV-1 is already hard enough to kill, so for those of you who use it, you will definitely be liking it, and for those of you who don't use it, would probably not like it so much. Another tank that has been put into the Soviet Union's tech tree is a T-44-100. It's a medium tank, and the T-44, this one has a 100mm cannon, and it's very fast and maneuverable, so that would be a very difficult tank to take out in the later tiers. Then you got the 94K M on a ZIS-12 chassis, and it's an AA gun, so we're broadening the AA lines and the AA check trees. So now let's move on to see what the German has to offer with this new updates and tanks and stuff like that. So we've got the Panzerjäger SPG and a Panzer Dicker Max. They actually call it. They call it the Dicker Max SPG. So these are all open turret tanks that they've put into the German line. There's also another one that is premium as well for the Germany, and that's the Tiger 2B. It's a heavy tank, and that would be only for the it'll only be available if you buy it, so it's premium. But yeah, all of those they're opening a new tech tree, and it's gonna be the SPGs, the opened turret, and everything like that, which means it does have a plus for its speed, but takes a little bit away from its protection and armor. But it is very light and nimble and can move fast and try to get out of dangerous situations. But if you flank one, you can really get a good hit to the crew and to the back. But definitely something that is really, really awesome. If you guys are fans of Saving Private Ryan, you'll know those tanks well, because during some of the last scenes, you'll see some of those tanks moving through some of the buildings and the rubble and everything like that. And then, in fact, that's when you see the sniper pick some of them off inside the opened turret tank. Alright, so now for the British tanks. So we have the Falcon AAS, and that's going to be another addition to the AA weaponry on the tank tiers. We also have the Chieftain Mach 3 medium tank. Now, this tank, in my opinion, is one of the most, one of the best tanks that has been added for this patch. The tank just looks amazing. It just looks crazy. You've got a huge turret on the thing. Honestly, it kind of looks like a modern US tank today. Like, it's very, very modernized look to it, and that's why I think I like it so much. You also have the Conway tank destroyer. So we have a new tank destroyer for the British tanks. All of them look awesome. I mean, I'm just so excited to start seeing these on the battlefield and everything like that. So now for the US, one tank added to its tech tree. And this tank, I mean, if you guys are Pershing fans, this tank is for you. It's called the Super Pershing. Now, this is basically a Pershing turret on a Panzer body frame, and you've got armor plating on its turret side, so you can have more protection up there, and you have added armor on your upper glacis and lower glacis. So all in all, more armor, everything like that. It's fast, obviously. Pershing to begin with is fast. I can't wait until I could get to that. I mean, that's just exciting for me. I always liked the Pershings, but this one is just, I like the looks of him again, just crazy. So moving on to air, for the USSR we have the flying boat. Now, if this thing if I saw this flying, I wouldn't know if it's a boat or a plane or anything like that. I mean, it just looks bizarre. To say the least, it looks really, really awesome. It's got wooden wheels, which is like the best part of it, honestly. But it's got its propeller above the wings, like on this like MacGyver meets like, I don't know, James Bond, but like in the lesser fashion. But it just looks really, really bizarre, but really, really cool. So it'll be interesting to see that. But that's only a special event aircraft for the time being. Hopefully they can implement that into like the actual text tree when you're actually playing the game. So now the British have two new planes being added. Britain also has their own flying boat, but this one is more, I mean, it's more of what you would think a flying boat would look like. It's got just, the normal concaved bottom edge of it. It's got the balusters on like the side, so it doesn't like fly into the water when it lands. But the one unique fact that it does have is the fact that the bomb, like if they had a bomb bay door on the bottom of it, they would cause serious issues with, water coming into your I was about to say ship, into your plane and everything like that, and it would sink. So they had to design a way to have the bombs come out from like the sides of right underneath the wings. So that's actually really interesting, kind of cool to look at. They also got the Sea Venom, which is a jet fighter. Now this one I really like the looks of the British jet planes. They look awesome. So the Germany got a huge update to their tech tree for their planes. They got the Do-35A-0 and the A-1. These are both heavy fighters. They also got the Do-335B-2, but that will be a premium plane. So the Do-335 A-0 and A-1 is really unique to War Thunder because it has both forward-facing propellers and backwards-facing propellers, which is, I mean, we've seen backwards-facing propellers, but they only had one propeller in the back, which is, it's unique to have one in the front and one in the back because it would have to rotate in opposite directions, which is really, really cool, actually. Probably going to be a really, really fast plane. I haven't used it myself, or I haven't played a game where I've been fighting against it yet, but I can already imagine that's probably going to be the very fast plane. They also got a new light bomber, the FW. And for the US, we have two new additions, but one is premium. You got the P-61A-1 Black Widow heavy fighter, and that is the premium fighter. And you got the P-61C-1 Black Widow. And honestly, I really like the looks of this plane. This plane is one of my favorite planes that have been added this update. It kind of looks like a Lightning, but it's got a turret on the top, and this turret is like a 360-degree rotating, all like up, down, not down, beneath the wings, but like anything above the wings and up, basically you can fire at. It's got 360 rotations, can go 180 degrees with its angle and everything like that. It's just anything that's gonna try to like get behind this thing is gonna have a bad day. Especially how it's got 4 50 caliber Browning machine guns tightly packed and ready for it to rip through planes. I really, really want to get to that plane. I want to fly that thing so bad. And for Japan, we've got the Ki-83 heavy fighter. Another great addition to the Japan's fighter tech tree. So the two new maps that are really, really exciting, I think, is 2 frozen winter maps. We've got Frozen Pass, which is like a map set in like a kind of like, it looks like a rail yard plus like city villages and stuff like that, where it's got crumbling bridges, trains that have been derailed, buildings and all this sorts of stuff. And then we have Volokhovazmak. I think I said that right. Which is set near a town near Moscow. Another winter map as well. That has many villages, abandoned buildings, and other structures as well. That's not the only things that have been added to this game. and this is just a very brief thing because there's many different sorts of things that have been added to this game. Like sound has been updated, game mechanics, like I said. The arcade gameplay has also been changed. So the tanks will be moving slightly faster, the turrets will be slightly faster, so it would just be like faster gameplay. Honestly, I love arcade just the way it is because it's fast and fun to play. So having it just a little bit faster or anything like that, I think that'd be great. I mean, I'm excited to play it. So yeah, so let me know in the comments what do you think about this new update. I really like this new update. This update, I've been excited for a while. I've seen some of the people who've gotten it beforehand, and it just looked great. I've honestly wanted to play this for a while, but now it's out, so you guys have fun, and hopefully see you in the next battle.